Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our daily message for Monday, the 26th of October, 2020. We're using Sawyer's Path Tarot for our message today. Be on the lookout for the November readings. They are in production. I have just a couple more to go, and maybe, just maybe, they will be linked for you at the end of this video. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's get into our message today. Our cards from the bottom of the deck. We have, our beautiful, beautiful Queen of Swords. Love her. She is a brilliant strategist, and she comes to us with choice and decisions to be made. She's brilliant at that too. Very decisive, this one. So she gets a reputation for being kind of cold, and she's often called the divorced or bitter woman in tarot. I couldn't disagree more. You know, here in Sawyer's Path, she's coming out of the center of a rose. She's all heart, truly, and she gets the reputation for being cold because she's got to make decisions for more than her own self. She's making decisions for her realm, and not everybody will be pleased with her choice. And we may come into experience with this today where we've got to make a choice, or we are making a choice that surprises us. We may surprise ourselves that we are deciding in the way that we are, choosing in the way that we are. And it's quite possible that those around us might not be in favor of what it is we're choosing, though this is about our journey, not theirs. And they may be connected to, they may benefit from, or feel that they are, missing out in some way because of the way we choose. It's all about how we invest our energy in our day-to-day. And self-relationship is so important. It must come first, because without that, what have you got? What do you even have to offer without the you of you, right? So the choices, the heartfelt choices, are made around that understanding. Let's see what comes with her. Is that the 7 or the 5? What am I looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's the 5 of Swords. Instability. 5s are change in tarot, and this is an inner debate. I like, though, that we have the Ace of Swords with the Queen. You add that Ace to the 5, you get the 6, and 6 is movement, harmony, balance. Okay, so out of change comes harmony and balance for us. And the 5 of Swords is something that we wrestle with on a mental level, and we're reminded to come back to our heart. Sometimes it's an argument for the sake of argument. Now the sun is attempting to peek out here and push these clouds away on the card. So get into brilliant clarity. Really get into, what do I hold in heart space? What is the highest and greatest potential choice here? And move closer to that. And understand also that when we see the 5, we're hearing some sort of old story. For some reason, I'm hearing suspicion and insecurity. As I look at that 5, so there's the instability, insecurity, and suspicion. That's the ego rising. And we may be uncomfortable with making a choice in a new direction for a way of being, because that's familiar. But it's unstable. So in our choice, discernment, brilliant strategy of the Queen, we do decide to challenge the programming. And when we challenge the programming, we make change. Other people notice that change, and sometimes it makes them feel uncomfortable too, because they have similar spiritual journey work to do. Yeah. And you're not going to hang out in that realm and, whine about it, gossip about it, give the ego the reins. And so you shut down a whole energy that maybe other people are familiar with, in connection with you. And you're like, I'm not for that. I'm for what's in heart space here. So I'll validate that I feel this way. Okay, but it's temporary and it's passing, and I am all about happiness, choosing happiness deliberately, strategically even. And then we have, look at that, the Three of Cups. We turn it into celebration for ourselves. Yes. You know, this is a complex card in tarot. It usually has three ladies dancing on the card, and those are the ladies from Strength, Justice, and Temperance. Bring those three energies into your brilliant strategy and the change you're making to stabilize what is unstable on that 5. And then that becomes a real celebration. It does take strength. It does take harmony, balance, and fairness in how we speak over our own lives and how we treat and care for ourselves. And then there's the alchemy of change in it all, where there's an adjustment period and other people notice and they don't feel so great about it, and then they're talking to you about it or squawking at you for it. And the temptation is to be pulled back into that and to choose over and over the stability of your own heart. Ooh, that's powerful stuff right there. Let's get into the rest of it. Now we have the moon. Something of the unknown becomes known. And this could be why you're feeling, or the energy of suspicion and insecurity are here, because sometimes the moon's energy creates the kind of shadow, and that creates a kind of shadow, and that shadow is within us, and we fear to tread there. Like I said, those old energies, they're comfortable. We know them, but they don't really serve. So our intuition is peaked. It is heightened, and it has us on alert to look for what is destabilizing and uncomfortable so that we can bring that into harmony. Beautiful. And then, oh, what a lovely combination. Now there is the Empress. How fantastic is that? You know, she's usually pregnant in tarot. I love that she's next to the moon. She's feeling the magnetic pull of the moon itself. So we're being magnetically drawn to our own intuition and to give birth to the kind of stabilizing change that creates lasting happiness for us. You know, we're in a retrograde with Mercury right now. We're in the sign of Scorpio. And last week the message was showing up that we are going deep. And this is it here with the Queen. We're going deep within our own selves. We're bringing light. It's peeking out into shadowy places, the moon. And now it's coming forth brilliantly on the Empress. We are giving birth to a kind of life experience that we've been in manifestation for and holding in heart space. We're going deeper than ever, because for weeks and weeks and weeks we've had messages of happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction, and we've had messages with, you know, the Queen, the King and the Queen of Pentacles about celebrating the now, but also taking some of that celebration type of energy and rolling it forward to what is becoming. And what is becoming is exposing a shadow that is destabilizing to us, that we must bring into harmony so that we can continue this kind of flow. And it's complex spiritual journey work. And you are all the richer for having done it. Now we have the King of Cups. Beautiful. Holding the Ace of Cups. I love seeing this. You know, the King and the Queen, they are emotionally awake, alert, aware, and intimate. And this is what we're getting into with our own selves. So we're engaging our divine masculine within the emotional realm. We are doing healing work. We are allowing the overflow of the Ace of Cups to bless us. And to, you know, be a bit of a soothing balm even to what's being stirred up with the moon and the Queen of Swords over here. Next we have, look at this, 2 of Cups. You know, in November on the 30th, we have an eclipse, a lunar eclipse in the sign of Gemini. So we may be feeling the pull magnetically, moon, of that eclipse at this time. You know, we're sensitive beings, deeply intuitive, sensitive beings. The King is here to prove that intuitiveness. And so we could be feeling some of this, but it all adds to the brilliant strategy of bringing stable, harmonious, celebratory type of energy into our world, giving birth to that. So go with that flow. And then next, oh, yes, look at all that water right there in the center. Now we have the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there is a coming together of energies here, a fair exchange of energies too. Look to your relationships as well. I've been feeling in the cards, and through doing the November readings, there are a lot of offers being made with the Ace of Cups at this time. And I feel that a lot of us are in consideration for expanding our connections with the people we know, love, and trust. We want to go deeper in those connections. Some of us are in deep consideration too for beloved relationship. We may be making offers to the ones we love to share more, to expand the bond, to go deeper. And in order for that to happen, some of this Five of Swords BS has to go. So we've got nice consecutive cards in the 2, the 3, the Queen, the King, all in the suit of Cups. It's a whole lot of Ace of Cups energy there on offer to us. Beautiful. This is a day to make an offer, if ever. Share it. Speak it. Okay, next. Look at this. 2 of Cups and the Lovers. That message cannot be ignored. And look how brilliant the sun is now. It was only peeking out over here, gaining force over here with the Empress, and now it's fully out there. And again, a choice decision card, Queen and the Lovers. We are making a choice to say yes to the offers presently before us, and we are boldly making them ourselves. This is a beautiful energy atmosphere for us to celebrate the 3 of Cups, to celebrate the instability and the stability, and to have the strength to make choices that benefit us for a long, long time to come, joyously so. And oh my gosh, look at that 10 of Cups. End of the reading right there. You know it is one of the happiest cards in tarot. And yay for us. That's the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. And again, the sun is out there brilliantly for us at this time. How do you even follow that with other cards? I think I will skip right over Angel Answers at this time and just do the affirmation card from the universe as your back. Look at that. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Look what you are manifesting here. It's worth it. It's worth it to be uncomfortable with that Queen and that 5 of Swords. Again, it's temporary. It's so temporary. It's passing. And in its place comes all of this miraculous, wonderful, joyous life experience. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.